Let's carry on. Edmonton Centre, you have the floor, followed by Edmonton Beverly Clareview.
Thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this government has not been exactly rigorous in ensuring that some water will be left in the Athabasca River. Since the mid-70s, the low flow rate for this river has decreased by 30% due to climate change. But the government has allowed current and future licenses for 15% more water flow to be removed, even during low flow periods. So, to the Minister of Environment and SRD, what reason does the minister have for allowing increased water allocation when the total flow is dropping?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we take the water very seriously with regards to the Athabasca River and across this province. In fact, we have a system that's continuously monitored, and we evaluate within our framework. We have a system of a green condition where you can allow approvals for waters to happen, a yellow condition so that oil sand companies will be cautioned when they require water limit withdrawals, and then we have a red condition that makes sure that less than 1% of allocation would be withdrawn. We work with the industry, and they work with us to make sure when there's low flows that we have policies in place to protect that.
Honourable member.
No, didn't answer the question. Back to the same minister. Given that this minister keeps touting science-based decision-making, why do the recommendations of both the 06 Radke report and the 07 Joint Review Panel for the Curl Project for base water flow limits get ignored in the new framework, or were they not science-based?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and we're not ignoring these. We are taking real action on the ground with regards to the monitoring that we're doing in the oil sands, with regards to the amount of allocations of water with the river. We are taking action in this province, and as we grow the oil sands region, we're increasing the monitoring that's happening there. We have 2% allowable, but less than 1% of allocation that's happening there. Mr. Speaker, those are real actions.
Honourable member.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Speaker, and thanks to the minister for raising that. So how does the minister tell the newer oil sands projects that under the current water management framework there will not be enough water for their development? Or, to put it another way, why do Syncrude and Suncor get a fit-for deal to keep drawing as much water as they want?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have a process in this province called cumulative effects management. We make sure that we are monitoring within the whole land use area. Mr. Speaker, we have enough water, and I've said, Mr. Speaker, during low flows, we work together with industry to make sure that we take care of that and less than 1% of the water withdrawal happens. That is real, taking real environmental action, Mr. Speaker, and we will continue to develop the oil sands in an environmentally responsible way as we have in the past and will continue in the future.